Hello, I'm Josh, and welcome to today's episode of The Hospital Pass, brought to you by Queensland Reds and MARTA. Today we're looking at our bones. Building and maintaining bone and muscle strength can help with mobility and balance, and to slow bone loss, which can reduce the risk of fractures. But sometimes a bone is put under more stress than it can handle. I'm joined by our contestants Angus and Ryan, both of whom know how painful this can be when it happens. Gents, I want to hear some of your horror stories. Start with you, Angus. What's the worst break you've ever had?
The first break I've ever had was in my wrist. I was riding a scooter, got caught in a crack and then went over face. But the worst one I probably had was a stress fracture in my ankle. Pulled me out a bit and crutches and nobody's friend.
What about you, Ryan?
Yeah, actually my first one was pretty similar. I was on a skateboard going down a big hill and yeah, hit a rock in the road and broke my scaphoid in my thumb. So yeah, that was a couple of weeks in a cast and wasn't too much fun. And then yeah, I've been pretty lucky, since then. I haven't actually broken anything, but a few little shoulder injuries here and there, but the bones have stayed pretty strong.
Drinking your milk.
Thanks.
Angus, what was the rehabilitation process like for your bone break?
I can't really remember the first one, but my ankle, it was basically crutches for a few weeks, slowly build back the strength and all the ligaments in my ankle, and then yeah, progress through gym, weights, just making sure that everything's strong, going back to running.
Did it take you a while, or?
I think it was probably about eight weeks. So yeah, quite a bit of time out, but it's been fine since then, so for the better.
Ryan?
Yeah, pretty similar. Yeah, as I said, a couple of weeks in the cast when I had the broken thumb, and then yeah, my shoulder just sort of going through that at the moment. So yeah, just gotten out of the sling recently, so starting to get a bit of weights and stuff through it, but no, it's all tracking pretty well.
How's it changed the way you approach bone health?
I think it's just, yeah, definitely looking after your health and your bones and looking after the muscles around the bones, the small ones as well, I think really help. So the weight's more going through your muscles rather than straight through your bone, and that's where things can break down.
Anything to add, Ryan? Or pretty...
Yeah, just I've sort of got into a bit of the mobility and flexibility stuff. Kind of makes you bend rather than break. So yeah, I think that's a pretty important part of it as well.
Join us for our next episode of The Hospital Pass, all about heart health.